Move with focused control until your thighs are about parallel to the platform, meaning your knees should be bent about 90 degrees. Keep holding your breath as you transition from the down into the up phase. No bouncing, driving smoothly up but forcefully with your legs. Exhale as you pass a sticking point, wherever it feels hardest, and hit the start position, pause, and then repeat into reps. Here's a maximum performance tip. If you want to hit your glutes a bit more, squat deeper throughout your reps. And a final word about breathing, and I don't mind repeating myself because it's crucial. Do not exhale during the transition from down to up phase. Exhaling at the wrong time reduces your internal torso pressure and therefore reduces your spinal stability and your power. So hold your breath right up through the sticking point, higher during the up phase. For the Romanian deadlift, I'd like you to keep one simple metaphor in mind. Pretend that you're a rigid lever with a board-straight torso and board-straight legs. The only movement happens at the axis, which is your hip joints. Do this and you'll be isolating your hams and glutes just like you want. Start by standing upright with your feet roughly hip-width apart and your legs straight. Hold the barbell in both hands with a pronated or palms toward you grip. Inhale and hold your breath as you lean forward from your hips, pushing them rearward and directing the pressure down through your heels. Do not pull with your arms, which you can think of as loose hooks. Contrarily, focus on keeping your lower back muscles, your erectors, strong to maintain a rigid spine and your shoulders pulled back slightly to prevent over-rounding. If you find that you are rounding your spine as you lower, stop the movement immediately. Restart your reps with reduced weights. After reaching the bottom position, continue to hold your breath and maintain the arch in your lower back as you lift your torso and push your hips forward. Remember the metaphor. Everything's straight but for the lever of your hips. When you reach top position, your torso should be erect and your shoulders still pulled slightly back. And as I said, your legs should be as straight as possible, though if your hamstrings are tight and burning, you can certainly bend your knees slightly. With the leg extension, your thighs are supported by the seat and resistance pad on your lower shins. Sit comfortably with your thighs in full contact with the seat. Place your lower shins against the resistance pad so your knees form a 90-degree angle. Grasp the handles alongside of the seat for stability. Now, inhale slightly more than usual and hold your breath, then straighten your legs to full extension. Pause here for a couple of seconds, exhale, then inhale as you slowly return to the near vertical shin position, maintaining tension in all your muscles at all times and always under strict control. Then move into your reps. The lying leg curl is a bodybuilding favorite, and for good reason. It's a solid hamstring workout, but once again, you've got to keep strict form and get full contractions. Lie down on a leg curl bench. One that's angled in the middle is preferable because it stretches the hamstrings a bit better. Position your knees just beyond the far edge of the bench and adjust the rollers so that they rest against the back of your ankles. Grasp the hand grips or sides of the bench. Inhale, hold your breath, and flex your knees to raise your feet against the rollers, exhaling only as you reach the top of the movement. In this top position, your shin should be vertical or slightly beyond. Hold here for 2 seconds, then, under control, return to your start position with a healthy, moderate pace. Get your full extension at the bottom, and without pausing or jerking, focus explosive energy to get the uplift going again. Pro tip, in this exercise, you don't want to move too slowly, especially with heavy weights, because the weight is so concentrated on the single joint. This exercise works both major calf muscles and should remain one of your calf training mainstays. Start by slipping your shoulders under the pads and placing the balls of your feet on the foot platform so that your heels are free to move through a full range of motion. Point your toes straight forward or slightly outside for a minor variation in stress of your calf muscle groups. Put your full body into complete alignment. Head, shoulders, hips, feet, one straight pillar of power. Now lower your heels at a moderate speed until you feel a strong stretch in your Achilles tendons here and in your calf muscles. As you reach the bottom position, inhale slightly more than usual and holding your breath, push vigorously but smoothly to rise as high as possible. Hold this top position for up to 2 seconds, then relax slightly, lower your heels under strict control, exhale, and rise again immediately. Then move into your reps. Don't pause at the bottom unless you're trying to increase ankle flexibility. For muscle development, you want to maintain the tension and never let up. To scope and define your leg muscles, we're now going to review a 6-exercise program beginning with the Smith Machine squat. This is a pyramiding up exercise with each of the 4 sets at 12 reps, then 10, 10 again, then 8. Second is a leg press with 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, then 2 more sets at a slightly lighter weight of 12, then 15. Third is the barbell lunge, 3 sets of 12 reps with the same weight each time. Fourth, the seated leg curl, 3 sets of 15. Finally are 2 calf raises, the leg press calf raise, pyramiding up, 3 sets of 20, 15, then 12 reps, and the seated calf raise, 2 sets of 15. The Smith Machine back squat is an excellent alternative to regular bar squats. Since you don't have to worry about balance as much, you can focus even harder on form. A deep squat on the bottom, full extension at the top, back straight, and gaze focused forward. Looking up or down during any part of the movement can rob you of power and stress your back. Start by resting the bar on your traps. Place your feet about a foot in front of your hips, about shoulder width apart.